firstly, let's start off with the Africa Reconnect Women's Summit. Please, can you just tell me what that's about and what you aim to do at the summit?
Oh yes, this year we're having the summit in Tanzania, in Dar. It's our fourth annual event. This year what we are aiming at achieving is training the grassroots women. So we're having about 20 different women from different countries that will be training in Tanzania.
Okay. Mami Yvonne, you'll also be there at the summit. Can you please just tell us what you'll be doing?
Well, I want to say thank you to Nomdeni, who's been looking for me for the past 4 years, but eventually she found me. So when I looked at her CV and what she's been doing for the past 4 years, I thought this is amazing. And for me, this is a very good story, you know, to be told out there as an African woman and a citizen of the world. I travel around doing my philanthropy work and doing all other things. And I know that there are women who make do with absolutely nothing out there. And for her company to train these ordinary women in business, it's something that needs to be recommended. So I'll be speaking on the fourth industrial revolution. What do women, what does that entail for women? What is women's duty or place in this fourth industrial revolution? But as I know that women are nurturing and strong, and women have been doing all these things without being recognized, by the way, and we know that we're living in this very fragmented space. Women are disenfranchised, segregated, but they don't despair. They go out there and they do all these things. You know, when I think of something like Mbesa or Mama Bay Dokfele, we need to encourage our people to do business in the way that they understand. And we have to then go back to the banks or the powers that be and say, here are the great influencers. How do we make sure that they do business in the best way that they understand? So we need to change the narrative. And I think with this conference and the people who will be there, we will really try and do that.
And I like how you mentioned about Mama Bay Dokfela and those ladies. I mean, with this type of conference, how do you reach those women?
Oh, okay. You know, we work with other women that have NGOs, other women, the community women, you know, the ordinary women like us, that they are in the township, that in the villages. We go to them, we advertise ourselves, we say, how can we help? What is it that you need? Or how can we help you? How can we be of an assistance? That's how we identify the other women.
When you look at 2018, would you say that we are doing enough to empower women in 2018? I mean, what does the 2018 woman look like?
You know, for me, I always say, I think sometimes it is our fault as women. Women have always been at the forefront of everything. But men do business in a very different way. They go out there, they're very assertive. So we as women have to learn to be very assertive because we've been doing all these things. I mean, when you talk about plowing and things like that, or Mamno Ngawuse, or different strong women have been doing this for a very long time. You then come to South Africa, you look at companies like Whiphold or Nozala. Those women are women that I look up to. They've done it before. And you go to Africa, I mean, there's the lady called, is it Alufonso? Yes. She's the richest woman in Africa, but very few people talk about. And when you go into the philanthropy space or humanitarian space, the lady from Kenya, Wangari Maathai. So for me, women of Africa have been doing it for a very long time. So a woman in 2018, I think we need to start empowering young women as well, to say when you go into this space, this is what you have to do business, not necessarily to act like a man. Be a woman, be feminine, and do business effectively. That is what we need to do. And with me doing all the work in the NGO space, I've seen lots of women who become healthcare workers and go out there and go and help people, whether they've got cancer or diabetes or HIV positive. Those women, for me, are the ones that really need to be recognized because they make do with absolutely nothing. And I think it is us women in Africa who have to empower each other. We can't be waiting for the West, by the way, to come and give us funding, to come and give us loans, to come and give us money. We have to start doing things ourselves in Africa. And I want to urge our governments as well to make sure that they level the playing field for women. You know, women have to fight 25 times than their male counterparts. Why are we not given the same chance? And now with the fourth industrial revolution, women have to be given the very same space and the chance to fly, because there's no work for women now, there's no work for men. When we are all competent, let us be given the same and equal opportunities to fly, and that can be done.